Thank you for tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Let me help you, a loved one or friend, find your vegan soul through food, people, events, and culture. It's Vegan Restaurant Month in Maryland, day 7 of a 31-day plant-based vegan celebration. But before we get started, I caught up to my sister, ReeCee Raps, and we're going to check out this video.
Hey yo, they call me ReeCee Raps, aka the magician. Watch me turn this cauliflower into vegan orange chicken. This recipe is like my favorite cause I love how it tastes. First get ginger, garlic, add some water, blend to a paste. Orange juice, soy sauce, boiled it in the pot. Add rice vinegar, but you don't need a whole lot. I added pure maple syrup, crushed red pepper flakes, and added some paste. Aroma put a smile on my face. In the bowl, I mixed some water with some cornstarch. Then I added it into the mix to thicken. I bet this recipe could even cure a broke heart, cause I know the key to mine is in the kitchen. Now cut your cauliflower in the nuggets. I cut this in my fine, but if you don't, who's gonna judge it? I dipped it in the orange sauce, dipped it in the flour, fried it in some oil, then the donuts got devoured. Cook diced onions and red peppers for a few. Add ginger garlic paste, which you gon' only need a spoon. Add the cauliflower with green onion in the sauce, and you serve it with some rice just like a boss. Follow rapping recipes for more vegan recipes and bye.
Now, sis, welcome. There we go. ReeCee Raps is on the stage. Sis, when I saw it start, I forgot when I reached out to you, to be honest with you. I just know I reached out to you in the DM because I saw a video and I'm like, what? I always like to see different stuff going on and edutaining and music and all that type of stuff. Please tell us your story. Why rap vegan recipes and how did you become vegan?
Yeah, so rapping recipes came very recently, because I was already rapping. I've been rapping for, 10 years now, rapping. And I had this vegan, so I got a few pages. My main page, ReeCee Raps, well, my main page for now, soon to be not the main page, ReeCee Raps. And then I had this my event page, and then I had this cooking page. And I called it ReeCee Cooks, and I would just post stuff on there periodically since like 2019. I would just, post food. And then at one point, I think it was it was 2022 or 2023, where I started getting more traction on that page when I was posting like consistently recipes and vegan food. I started getting more traction on that page than I did my music. And I was like, I don't see myself really, I didn't want to blow up like just as a regular vegan content creator, but so I kind of like laid off of that page and I just wasn't really giving it much attention. But I had seen, I don't know if you're familiar with One Great Vegans content where she sings like the vegan recipes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so I have been following her or seeing her stuff for a while, and I'm like, well, she can sing the recipes, I can rap them. and I had that idea to change it to rapping recipes for like almost a year before I actually did it. And because in my head it just seemed so hard to do, and I was like, I don't know if I can actually have the skill to pull it off though, to actually rap the recipe. So finally I did my first recipe rap in the end of May 2023, and I got so much love and feedback, and it was just like I knew I had to keep doing it. But I just wanted to blend my music with the recipes because I do events and that's blended with my music, and it helps each other. I didn't want to just cook on my page and then that overlap with something else that I do. So if I could blend the cooking and the music, which I did, it really paid off for me.
And it's interesting that you say that because sometimes it's that one thing. Sometimes it's that one thing that, oh, I really, I'm going to do this and it's just going to be like a little fluke thing. But then that's the thing that takes off. And then that's how people start finding out about the other things that you're doing. Now, I'm a hip hop head. Anybody that knows me knows that. And my husband, Gregory Brown, he's definitely, I'm talking about all types of hip hop, underground, what have you, old school, all of that. I'm hailing from the South Bronx. So, the birthplace of hip hop, whether I wanted to like hip hop or not. So you definitely caught my eye because I've seen other content creators in the music, but something about your persona and how you do it and the recipes, like that one right there. I am a cauliflower fan. So I was like, yeah, I don't even look at cooking demos like that. I'm not into all of the cooking demos because if I want to find a recipe, I'll just type it up and then I find it. But it's entertaining and it's educating and all of that, and it's reaching a market. So talk about your hip hop journey. How did you get into hip hop? Period. Like just talk about that journey and your is it doo-wop events that you do? Dope events, because I used to put on events too when I lived in New York. So I know that energy, finding talent, showcasing. I used to work with comedians and independent artists. So talk about that love. How did you become to love rap?
Yes, and I know I didn't touch on how I got vegan too. If you want to swing back,
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so I could knock out both at the same time. So I I've been rapping since I was 19 years old, and I think I've always loved rap. I mean, not always, but I would say like I've started finding a love for rap when I was about 5th grade or so, and then I wasn't creating it though. And then I got a little bit older, and I would write poetry. I've always been a writer. I wrote like as a child fan fiction. I wrote like a short film. I wrote a bunch of stuff, but I wasn't. I remember wanting to know how to write songs and wanting to know how to rap, and it just not being right, and just really wanting that. And so I didn't actually start rapping and posting my content online till I was 19. I used to freestyle just for fun and stuff in college, my freshman year. And then I ended up being like, if I could freestyle, I can actually put this to paper and write it down and put it out. So I was putting out like 10 years ago YouTube videos and stuff like that. And my mom actually raps, so it's been a part. I feel like it was already like the writer was already in my DNA. But I was doing that for a little bit, putting out videos on YouTube for maybe about 6 months. And then I kind of took a break. I had met my ex and kind of took 4 years off. And then it wasn't until I moved to Charlotte in 2018 from Kansas City, because I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I lived in Cali. I lived in St. Louis, lived in Kansas City. So I was in Kansas City at the time when I first started rapping. And then I ended up moving to Charlotte. And that's when I actually started pursuing music. And it was just like a lot of positive feedback. So I just kept going. And ever since I started like pursuing it, I haven't stopped. And I've been reinventing myself, doing all types of different things. I stopped eating meat initially in 2017.
Why did you do that?
I had, so 2016, I went to like a Black Friday Buy Black event, and someone gave me this book called Maintaining Our Temples. And it was talking about, it opened up my perspective, because I always thought like veganism was just something that wasn't for Black people. You know what I'm saying? Before that point. Before that point, I didn't know anybody that was vegan. It was like, the propaganda was always like white people with the vegan movement, like growing up. And so I just never associated it as something that I would ever be. So I read the book, and it basically was talking about how it's literally us, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we've been doing like for a long time. And that's why we're leading in all diseases, because we're going so far away from what our bodies are used to. And from when I read that book, I'm summing it up really, really short, but it was a short book. And it also opened up a lot of references to like African holistic health and different books, and Queen Afua, and it just opened up a door, and it was like the perfect read to where it wasn't too long, but it got the point across. So a few months, I knew I was supposed to stop eating meat after that, but it wasn't like immediate, and it was like 3 months later. I probably read that like December, and then in March. So this year I'm going on 7 years, and
congratulations.
Thank you. Or this month I'm going on 7 years. And but I was vegetarian the first year. I think I
Okay.
tried to go vegan at first, and I was falling off. So then I went vegetarian, and then the second a year after being vegetarian, like my first year in Charlotte, I was vegetarian like a year and a half, and then I cut out the cheese because when I was vegetarian, I wasn't eating eggs. It was just like cheese had a hold on me.
Right.
Like,
Right.
but when I what would you say?
I said right, exactly. All of us, we usually have that issue with trying to get off that cheese. Trust me.
Right. No, it's hard, but once you get off of it, it's easy to stay the course because when you start looking at cheese for what it really is, and that's what I had to do, I'm like, there's no reason why I'm eating this. So I cut out the cheese in 2018 and in late 2018. And then I've just been with it ever since. It's just a lifestyle at this point. People think it's not hard, to do just because you just are. So yeah, that's how I went vegan and got into hip hop, and I've just been doing it ever since.
I just love it. I mean, because when you said, like, a lot of our folks think that this lifestyle isn't for us, but if anybody knows about the African American vegan starter guide and the GOAT, Tracy McQuirter, who has been doing this for over 4 decades, then we'll
Wow.
understand that this is our lifestyle as African Americans, that this belongs to us. I mean, if you think
Right.
about Dick Gregory and you think about, the Rastafarians and the Black Hebrew
Mhm.
Israelites and all of that, this is for us. And vegetarianism, there are pure vegetarians, that don't consume eggs and dairy. So it's always that why you get into this, and that's how you're able to discipline yourself and sustain the lifestyle. So it's
Right.
easy for a lot of people, sometimes it's challenging for some. Everyone has their journey, and I'm so glad that you're in it, and that you're in it with the hip hop movement, because again,
Mhm.
like that let's talk about how you associate your dope events with the vegan lifestyle and the peers that you're working with in the music industry. How receptive are they to that? Because I know everyone you're dealing with, an
Mhm.
artist, is not vegan
Right.
or vegetarian.
Right. So with dope events, I would like to build more on like strictly vegan events, but at the very least, I make sure it's vegan options at all of my events. Sometimes I'll cook, but I usually be doing a lot. I've cooked, performed, hosted, curated, all in the same event. It's a lot of work, but but definitely I just make sure we have vegan options because I'm like, I don't think people realize that sometimes I be going to events and I literally can't eat, and then I literally have to leave to get food because they just don't have vegan options, and I don't, and it's like the vegan options work for more than just vegans, and that's why I don't think people realize. It's like if you only got chicken wings and burgers, you're cutting out vegans, you're cutting out vegetarians, you're cutting out pescatarians. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a group of people that may not be able to eat at your event and have to go somewhere else because you didn't want to do at least just one vegan option. And there's people that will be at my events and they'll try something vegan and not even know it's vegan, and then they telling somebody else like, oh, a real vegan, that this is oh no, this is meat, and I'm like, no, that's vegan. You need to go get them and let them know they can eat that too. So I'm looking forward to this year, especially since I've grown in the vegan community, because before I was rapping the recipes, a lot of people didn't even actually know I was vegan. I wasn't like, hey, I'm a vegan rapper. I rap too. I'm vegan. Look at me. Like, I don't eat meat. I don't eat dairy. So it was like, but now that I rap the recipes, it's like so many people see me out in public. They're like, I love the recipe raps. I get so much love. People watch it even if they're not vegan. I've had people tell me that because of me, I've helped them like actually be more open to vegan food and trying it, and my food look good, and they want me to do some tastings and stuff out here where they get to try my food. So I got the opportunity currently to work out of a kitchen here. So I'm like I don't see myself as like a straight chef, but I do cook really, really well, especially out here in Charlotte. There's not a whole lot of really great vegan options, in my opinion. I mean, there are, we're coming up, but like straight restaurants and stuff like that. So shout out to Love and Action Cafe for extending that opportunity to me. And it's like a black owned restaurant, and they have like guest chef coming in and out of there and stuff like that. So I'm going to be announcing that I'll be starting cooking like twice a month. I think that's the max for me with everything else going on. But yeah,
I love it.
To eat the food. And I think I'm going to accompany with my cooking days, like vegan mixers and stuff here in Charlotte, as well as like activating that vegan community and people that are interested in vegan food. And I'm looking forward to doing like straight vegan events. And I have the skill, I've done over 100 events, since 2019, and all types of events. So it's just a matter of, I'm so busy right now. So I got an event today, but it's just a matter of like getting it all organized.
Busy is good. And I love what you're saying. How are you with children in the vegan movement?
Children in the vegan movement. Now I have a niece. I'm not around a whole lot of children. I have a niece and nephew that they're young. They'll eat vegan, but I get a lot of pushback, like from like my sister and stuff. Like they not eating real food and stuff. But even though my family is very vegan friendly though, which is good. But I feel like if I had children, I feel like that they're gonna eat whatever you give them. You know what I'm saying? So if you feeding them vegan, I don't think they're gonna have no issue with it. But if you feeding them with chicken wings and stuff all the time, and then they're gonna start wanting chicken wings,
right?
So it's just kind of difficult because you can't control people's diet unless they're your kids. Exactly. So I think with the rap recipes though, it's they're all clean, they're all clean recipes, like they're clean, but they also clean, like no curse words and all of that. So they're very children friendly for kids that might want to learn how to do vegan. I've had people comment like they showing the page to their kids and stuff like that. So I think I'm all for it, like especially because it took me till when I was like, I think like 23 when I stopped eating meat, and 24 to be vegan, but there's some people that are born vegan that I've met. There's people.
My daughter, she's 12. My daughter's 12. She's born vegan, so she doesn't know anything else. So yeah. So right. And I asked you that because I know we're working on this first ever Children's Veg Fest in Baltimore, and here's my shameless plug. For the first time ever, Black Veg Society and Baltimore City Recreation and Parks is going to have a Children's Veg Fest in June 15th, at their new Middle Branch Fitness and Wellness Center. So, who knows, if folks donate to Black Veg Society, maybe we can extend an invitation to ReeCee Raps to come and entertain our children with some rapping recipes. That'd be a hell of an activity.
They would love that. They would really love that. You because it's just fun. It makes vegan food fun. It makes it like easier, because one thing that I did struggle with my first year, I think that's why I was vegetarian instead of vegan. I didn't know what to make. I didn't know what to eat. I was eating, and when I was vegetarian, I was going out to eat a lot. I was eating or I would make, my only thing I would make, because I didn't even start cooking until like 2018. So it was like, I would make like potato skins. That was my signature dish.
That's good too. Potato what?
Yeah, but that was like all I would make. That's it. Like I didn't like expand like my culinary skill. I didn't start really cooking. I didn't know what to make. I was eating cheese fries a lot, going out to eat.
My daughter loves fries, and you talking about the eat like, yo, that's like a staple for children. Like that's the first vegan thing they run to.
Right.
Fries. My daughter's a French fry fiend. We got some.
No, I was definitely growing up like a French fry fiend, like literally. So it was like that was all I was eating, which you got to diversify. Like, as good as fries are, you got to make some stuff. So especially with rapping recipes, it got me to even go further because I had my go-tos. I would do my tacos, I would do my chili, my different meals. But then like now that I rap recipes, it's like I'm like I think almost 30 recipes in, like with different things and just getting like all different types of food that it's all good. A lot of that stuff I'm making for the first time, for rapid recipes, but I'll make it like twice or something. Like I'll make it once and then I have to redo it just to make sure. But yeah, it's really good. So
I
I'm
love
liking
it.
getting out of my box. But yeah, like definitely the kids will love the rapid recipes.
All right. Well, we're going to try to make this happen. Paige, thank you for tuning in. Paige is saying good morning. Which book are you referring to, Sister Vegan? So when you were talking about the book that inspires you, The Body is a Temple, which book was that?
It's called Maintaining Our Temples. I'm going to try to pull it up real quick because the author, it was kind of like hard to pronounce. It's like it's like it's a Q. Maintaining
Our Temples.
Our Temples. It's like QUARDIN or something like that. Okay, I found it. And it's very like it's not a bestseller, it's not a huge book. I got it on Amazon. I'm gonna drop the link right here.
Okay. You can put if you put it in the private, I could or wherever you want to put it, because if you put it in private chat, I could send it to everyone.
I need to actually make a review for it because it only got 3 reviews on here.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. You should. Okay, I got it in a private chat. Wow, that's a long link. Amazon.
Right.
Paige also saying cheese.
It's a unknown author. Like it was really, really, really like I really just got it like hand to hand, and it really helped it really kickstarted my
I'm
journey.
Gonna put
for
read
sure.
book Maintaining Our Temples. Right? Maintaining Our Temple.
Yeah.
Okay. And with the links, I'm doing that right now so folks can see it. And the link is long, y'all. So just check it out. And then Paige, cheese is a hard one, Paige. Everyone has a problem with that. And Paige is going to follow you on IG. She appreciates all that you do. So thank you, Paige. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. We are going to, I just want to get your final thoughts about the Black vegan movement and where you think it's headed and how we can best connect with you.
I think it's amazing to be a part of it. Like, just to be a part of pushing the movement forward, like is really crazy to me because a lot of these, I see so many content creators, Black vegan content creators that I follow now or that I've been following that now follow me now, and it's just like it's really awesome to see everybody doing their thing and growing. Shout out to Sunny Speaks Vegan, shout out to Diary of a Mad Black Vegan, shout out to the Mushroom Man, Maul Eats. I had the pleasure of cooking with Maul Eats, and it was just Chef Dunny. Shout out to all the people that have been doing it and the people and all the up and coming content creators, because I feel like we hold a real responsibility to help people with their journey and keep them on track, because it's so easy to revert back, if you don't have a deeper core to why you're doing it, and if you don't have the community and the proper resources to know what you're doing. So I think it's important. Like no shade to anybody else, but most of the people I following, they're Black vegans, because it's like that's the type of content I consume. So I think it's very important to have these festivals and stuff. I'm saying like it's very important because we just building, and I feel like a lot of people want to go vegan now, a lot more than in the past. And just the more that we educate, the more that we entertain, the more that we provide spaces for Black vegans to thrive, the more people that are going to go vegan and going to stay vegan and going to encourage other people to go vegan. So I'm excited about it. I think the Black vegan community is in a great space. And definitely in 5-10 years, I'm looking for these numbers and these statistics to be up more to where I need at least like 30% of Black people to be vegan by in the next 10 years, at least.
I love it. putting the stats out. How can we best connect with you? And I'm gonna before you leave off, I'm gonna pick another or have you pick another recipe to rap to. I'm gonna share your page again. So how can we best follow you?
You can follow me on Rapping Recipes, spelled correctly, RAPPING Recipes, on Instagram. On TikTok, it's ReeCee Raps. I'm kind of like going through it with TikTok. They're muting my videos. I'm like, they muted my most popular video on there. I was like, I don't even know. I was just like, I gotta probably like switch out the beats and do stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna pick another one to show what's going on. Which out of all of these do you like?
I like a lot of them. Out of these ones in the front and the top, I'll say this spinach artichoke dip.
Okay.
Because that one just went viral, kind of. I got 140K.
Which one? Okay, the first one. Your favorite team pick?
Yeah. I reposted it for Super Bowl.
Yeah, if you lactose intolerant, don't trip. You can still make the spinach artichoke dip. This dish is dairy free, easy and quick. But my fave team play it always been my top pick. New topic, grab frozen spinach and you gotta thaw it. Chop your onion and your garlic. Now you saute. I don't make this often because I eat it all day. Spinach, drain, press out all the water. Ironic that I'm vegan, but yeah, every beat I slaughter. Now you chop your artichoke and dice your tomatoes. Mix it with the spinach, sour cream, and the mayo. Few more ingredients is recipe needs. It's vegan mozzarella, parmesan, and cream cheese. Mix everything together, then you add your salt and pepper. Juice from a lemon, make the flavor sit better. Bake it 30 minutes at 375. Top it with some vegan cheese that you set to the side. Burn on high till it's all melty and nice. And when it's finished, everybody want a piece of the pie. Follow Rapping Recipes for more vegan recipes and rhymes. ReeCee Raps. Like, comment, share, save.
I love it. And you're doing the reviews too. So that's I saw the reviews too. So that's good.
That's something crazy. I was like, I should have just rapped a review, but it was like, and then I tried to like, I started rapping it. And then when I was in California still, and then when I got back home, I was like, I'm gonna just post a review. I did the voiceover and it was just like, man, this is lame. And then I was like, you know what, let me finish rapping the review, and then I put it out. So I don't know, maybe I'll start doing that once a week.
I think that, let me tell you something, people are so into restaurant reviews. I mean, we have someone out here in Baltimore that does a lot of reviews from her persona, and I love it. So that can just be in addition to what you're doing, because that opened my eyes also. I appreciate you coming on ReeCee Raps. This is not going to be the last time. You're an event person. I'm an event person. So who knows? I may be out there in Charlotte, bringing you to Baltimore. So yes, please, we're going to stay connected. Anything else you want to say before I move into month?
I do make music. I'm an artist. So I'm an artist first, before a chef, before Rapping Recipes. Y'all can follow me at ReeCee Raps. But more importantly, y'all can stream my music. If you like my raps, you'll probably love my music. I make really dope music. I just dropped an EP called Queen of Hearts. It's on all major platforms. All you got to do is search ReeCee Raps, ReeCeeRaps, on whatever platform you listen to music on. I got Queen of Hearts EP out, and I have the Dope EP out. And then on YouTube, I have an EP called Compounded Progression, which is all J Dilla beats, old school hip hop.
Get out of here. Yeah. As soon as you said that, like, that's my husband talks about that. So that's amazing. So definitely show your support, hip hop heads, all of that. You're going to love it. Follow ReeCee on all her platforms. Please show your support. Black History Month is not a month, is all day, every day, and we lift the sister up right here. Peace and blessings. I'm going to go to a commercial because we need to raise funds.
Meeting you where you are. The meaning behind the slogan is that we meet the community where they are on their journey towards holistic health, a plant-based lifestyle, and veganism, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. We do this through people, food, events, and culture. Our 6 pillars are birth, eating, education, empowerment, enlightenment, and events. We are Black Veg Society.
Well, it was a pleasure. It is Maryland Vegan Restaurant Month, and I need to tell y'all what is up. Lots of things. It's a month long. You know, you guys voted for it to be a month long. So from February March 3rd to Sunday, March 31st, we partying. We are partying and celebrating, and let us see who is on the list. Woo! I don't even know where I'm going at this point. We got Mora Restaurant, Miss Shirley's Cafe, the OG, been with us since 2017. Planta is a newcomer. Planta in Bethesda. I've been there about 3 times, and the vibe is all good. Even went for my birthday, so loving it. We got, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, the Penn Brewing Company. I saw some burgers on their menu. The empanada lady, who I just found out is at the Motor House. I gotta check her out. I love empanadas. Toki Underground, Sotarian Cafe, definitely a repeat participant. Rutabaga Juicery and Eats. Hugh Cafe, hailing from Owens Mills, Maryland. You know their stuff is banging on the menu. Bread and Butter Kitchen. Shout out to our folks in Annapolis. They're doing their thing. Cake by Jason is a newcomer. The Natural Juice Bar is the first timer. Sweet 27 is back. Harmony Bakery. All the gluten-free baked goods. Golden West. Hey, co-creator and definitely trailblazer, making this all happen when they started their initial vegan week in their non-vegan restaurant. So loving them. And they having specials every week. Johnny Rads is back. THB Bagels, Cafe Filet, Koshari, Plant Baked by Sarah. We got Apple Cores Bake Shop. They were a hit at the launch party. Roland Park Bagels return. The Veranda. Lord Baltimore Bistro and Bakery. Of course, Land of Kush is going to be in there as a co-creator. So definitely serving up that vegan soul. Gertrude's is back. Sisu Vegan is a new one. Sisu Vegan is a new one. Urban Life Center, we'll get into that after I finish the list. Urban Life Center is hosting a meetup this Sunday at 1:00. So you want to sign up because it's almost full. And we're going to have the fantabulous Danny, Damn Good Vegan, doing a cooking demo. So you're going to want to come see that. And Indian Ocean in Cockeysville is also a newcomer. We also have Vegan Soul Bakery in there. And Underground Pizza is also in there. And Underground Pizza was at the launch party. So they will be uploaded on the participant list this week. So you don't want to miss out. That is what's happening. Let me make sure I share this link to the meetup, the vegan restaurant meetup, so you know what's going on. Again, it is almost full, and you'll see on the Eventbrite, few tickets left. Look, it's going to be crowded in there. So you definitely want to RSVP right now. RSVP for the vegan restaurant month meetup, hosted by Black Veg Society and Maryland Vegan Eats. And Danny Damn Good Vegan will be doing a cooking demo. There will be giveaways and raffles, all that type of fun stuff. So please, few tickets left. And if you were a repeat customer, okay, 25 is they're saying 20. Okay, so there are going to be some repeat folks. I'm glad to see that because they had a good time last time that we did this. So yes, please join us. Cooking demos, raffle prizes, light foods and refreshments. So look, before we have to close it out, you need to RSVP today. Please don't wait. Let's see what's going on the Instagram with vegan restaurant month. A lot, I'm sure. Okay, so let's get to that. Okay. And you should follow MD Vegan Eats on Instagram, so you can keep abreast of what's going on with the food and all of that. So I'm bringing that up now. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. There we go. Okay. Okay, we got some featured news action there. Featured news action, live local breaking news. That looks like one of the bagel folks. This looks all good. LB Bistro Bakery, they have their menu up. Okay. Oh, the vegan fish and chips. That might be something I need to check out. I like vegan fish. Just look. I mean, all you gotta do is look at the pictures. If this is the one month that you want to take your friends and family and challenge yourself to try some great vegan cuisine, this is the month to do that. We will have the voting link up soon, and then you can vote. You can vote on what foods you like in the best food, dessert, and drink category. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. Our goal is at some point, hopefully in the summer, we'll have 50 participants. Right now, there's over 30 participants in the spring vegan restaurant month. And hey, this is what we do. And we need you out there to tell us how we're doing. And you can do that by patronizing the restaurants. And again, it's a fun, non-judgmental month-long campaign. Have fun with it. Vote when the link comes out. And hey, it's a special treat for everyone, whether you are vegan or not. The Children's Fest. Let me just run down that really, really quickly. We are organizing the first ever Children's Veg Fest in partnership with Baltimore City Recreation and Park over at the Middle Branch Fitness and Wellness Center. It is a beautiful wellness center. We will be on the outside. If you want to use the facility indoors, you need to go to the wellness center and register, whether you do it before the event, whether you do it during the event. But you need to register to use the pool. There's a $2 fee. I'm just letting you know, just so you're aware that there's no surprises. The event, it's a unique initiative aimed at promoting a healthy, compassionate, and sustainable lifestyle among children in Baltimore. It's taking place Saturday, June 15th from 10 to 6 at the Middle Branch Fitness and Wellness Center located at 201 Reberg Avenue. And it is free. I don't want to hear it. It is free, and open to the public. And read the asterisk, just like I was saying, the asterisk. Please note, to gain access to the indoor and outdoor swimming pools or use any resources inside the Middle Branch Fitness and Wellness Center, you must be registered with the Wellness Center. So contact the Wellness Center directly for more information on that. We are in partnership with the Land of Kush, the Diva Yogi, Brown Girl Wellness, Black People Ride Bikes, City Weeds, and other partners in this Children's Veg Fest. So we have a lot of organizations coming together in the city to make this thing happen. We're going to have engaging activities, performances. Of course, we have to have performances because, I'm so into performances. As you can see, ReeCee Raps and the rapping recipes, like I am mesmerized by what she's doing. I love performances and music. Educational workshops and delicious plant-based food options. The goal is to create a fun, interactive, and edutaining environment where children and their families can learn about the benefits of a plant-based diet and develop a deeper understanding of the importance of making conscious food choices. So come, look, it's Father's Day weekend. It's that Saturday. Bring dad, bring granddad, bring your uncle, bring somebody who needs to be with their children that day, learning about tasty plant-based food snacks, watching cooking demos. There's something for every foodie, little, old, middle age. Let your children explore the world of vegetables through food, fun, engaging activities, and all of that stuff. Of course, we're currently looking for sponsors and vendors. By sponsoring the Children's Veg Fest, your organization will have the opportunity to make a significant impact on the lives of the children in our community. Your support will enable us to provide a memorable experience for attendees and help us cover the costs associated with organizing such an event. And if anyone knows, organizing an event is not easy. And because this one is so special and unique, it's catered to the children. We need to even be more sensitive about the programming that we plan out. So please show your support. And with that all said, hey, you're tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Naijha Speaks is a project of the Black Veg Society where we are meeting people where they are on their journey towards holistic health, veganism, and the plant-based lifestyle. So please support us at blackvegsociety.org. And on that note, please stay well, stay blessed. And if you're in the Maryland area, go out and support a participating restaurant during Maryland Vegan Restaurant Month.